it's something that we've put as a little sort of test pilot on our labour ward. So I just wanted to feedback because it's going really well, and I thought it was a bit of a quick fix. So the aim really was to just try and find a simple solution. What we were finding was that because our labour ward, we have a maximum of 4 students on a day, but sometimes we have students doing spoke placements on top of that. And the coordinators were just finding it really hard to work out who needed to be prioritised in terms of birth numbers. And sometimes our more vocal students at handover were really good at getting the room that looked like it was the labourer who was most likely to deliver. But what that might have meant is that some of our maybe third year students coming towards the end of practice weren't getting their learning goals met. We also have found that as the students are trying to really nail down what proficiencies they need signing, that sometimes they were finding it hard to vocalise that as well. And just with the volume of students coming through, a lot of them were just getting referred to as the student rather than their actual name. So what we just put into place is a little bit crude looking, isn't it, really? But just a whiteboard that effectively has all that detail at a glance. So what their name is, who they're allocated to work with, what year group they're in, what birth numbers they're currently on, and then what they want to get out of that shift. So it's the student's responsibility to fill that in at the start of the day. And it just is helping in handover for the coordinator to be able to prioritise, because sometimes birth number alone isn't the information you need. Sometimes our first years will have really low birth numbers, but we know they've got another couple of years to go to get those numbers through. So it's just helping prioritise. So we've run this for the last sort of 6-7 weeks and just gone back out for initial feedback to see how it's been going. So just some comments back from the students there that I won't necessarily read out loud, but it's been really well received and liked. We've found as a nice sort of add-on that they're getting their name used a lot more. The coordinators are finding it far easier to work out who needs what. And then when we add in other students that we have in the area, for example, medical students, it's just helping them balance things out. And then similarly, feedback from the staff, who quite happily admit that they can't remember the students' names, so it's just helpful to have it written down in front of them. So like I say, it might be something that other units are already doing, but we feel it's been a sort of good quick win for us. So I just wanted to share in case it was something that others wanted to do. That is it.